In this video, you will be introduced to Kenneth B. Storey, a Canadian biochemist world-renowned for his research on the biochemical adaptations that allow organisms to endure environmental stresses. Storey earned a bachelor's degree in biochemistry at the University of Calgary in 1971 before completing a PhD in zoology at the University of British Columbia. Today, he is a professor of biochemistry at Carleton University. The Storey Lab studies an array of organisms from lemurs to snails who share the ability to suspend physiological function for prolonged periods of time and emerge unharmed when favorable conditions return. The most commonly known form of this sedentary state is hibernation, which occurs during the winter. Storey's most significant research focuses on the wood frog, a species that demonstrates the phenomenon of freeze tolerance. This species can endure internal freezing of 65 to 70% of their total body water in the winter months, during which they show no signs of heartbeat, breathing, nerve conductivity, or physical movement, and thaw in early spring without measurable damage. So how does the wood frog freeze itself and survive with its internal organs grinding to a near stop? Throughout the past decade, Storey's lab has identified a multitude of biochemical adaptations that support freeze tolerance. Once temperatures reach sub-zero, a series of ice-nucleating proteins interact with water molecules in the blood, causing extracellular fluids to freeze. As ice forms, osmotic pressure sucks the water out of the frog's cells. Simultaneously, the enzyme glycogen phosphorylase is activated, stimulating the liver to secrete large amounts of glucose into the blood. Glucose is a cryoprotectant, which is a substance that protects the cells and tissue from freezing damage, as well as ensures that organelles do not become completely dehydrated. Storey's research on wood frogs and other freeze-tolerant animals has significant applications to the real world, particularly with respect to organ transplantation. With the demand for organ transplantation increasing globally, thousands of people die yearly without ever receiving one. One of the major challenges exacerbating the short supply of transplantable organs is the rapid decay of organs. Storey believes that understanding the molecular mechanisms that allow wood frogs to undergo freeze tolerance can allow researchers to cryopreserve organs so that they can be stored for long periods of time. Ultimately, Storey's studies on wood frogs and freeze tolerance can revolutionize medicine and save thousands of lives globally.
Created using Powtoon.